Good morning, guys. I hope you're doing well. I went on a trip this weekend, and it was about 3.5 hours away from my house. And this song, I was playing my Pandora the whole time. This song kept replaying and replaying and replaying. And this is like a country station I have it on. This is not a country song. I know it's a message for the collective. When I listen to it, I get very emotional. I feel like the masculines are very emotional right now. The song is called Heaven by Three Doors Down, and I will put it in the description box below. But it's about them realizing that they've been lying to themselves for so long. And that no matter what happened through it all, through these cycles they were going through, you stayed there and you loved them through it, and they're sorry. It's a beautiful song, and that's how I feel the masculines are feeling right now. That, you've always been there for them, that they're realizing, where their heaven is, and that's with you. Even though they've been gone for a long time, they know that it's you. Anyways, just check it out. It's, again, will be in the description box below. We're just going to jump right in. I'm just going to do an update on the masculine energy. And let's get started. Spirit, how are the masculines feeling about the divine feminines right now? How are the masculines feeling about the divine feminines? What's this song? What does this have to do with this song? What are the masculines feeling about the feminines? Why did you show me this song? Wow. Told ya. Told ya. We've got surrender. We've got contemplation. We've got, dun dun dun, the divine masculine. So this is definitely their energy. We've got family. We've got signs. And on the bottom of the deck, we have divine timing. Don't get scared about that divine timing card. I believe it's time. The time is now, okay? They're seeing all these signs. They're thinking about you constantly. Okay, they could be in a family dynamic and realizing that they've been in the wrong family dynamic. That you are their family, that you are their tribe, that you are their other half. They're seeing you everywhere. They're thinking about you constantly, okay? They are surrendering their control issues. Most of the masculines have heavy control issues. They need everything to go the way that they think it should go. Also, feminine, sometimes we do that too. So if you do that, surrender, let it go. But I feel like a lot of the feminines have surrendered and let their masculines go. Like, okay, you want something else in your life, or that's what they tell you. So go ahead, just, go. I will love you enough to allow you to grow, to learn what you're supposed to learn, no matter how painful that is for me. I will do that because I love you. And that's unconditional love. And the masculines, are seriously, they're thinking about you. They're seeing you everywhere. People are walking by, they think it's you. The car that you drive is showing up everywhere. Numbers, your birthday, your name, everything. Anything that they do, oh, this reminds me of my feminine. And the most important thing is they're growing. They've grown into their power during this time of space that they needed to grow. I don't like saying, separation, because that's just manifesting into more separation. You're not in separation. You guys are always together. You are one. And I feel like this time of space that they needed, it was for their souls to evolve. So they could realize that you love them unconditionally, that it's not too good to be true, that no matter where they go or how far they go, you're still going to be there because you are them, okay? So with this divine timing card, I feel like the time is now. A lot of the masculines are coming into realization that, you know what, I've tried with other people, I've stayed with my family, I've done what I'm supposed to do in this world, or what I think I'm supposed to do, but it hasn't worked, and I'm still not happy because I'm not with my feminine here, because I am a divine masculine. I am a warrior of love, and I'm supposed to be changing the world, and sitting in this family dynamic where I'm not happy, where my energy is negative and toxic, and I'm not at my highest vibration. I don't feel my best when I'm not with my feminine or have her energy. And over time, they've noticed these patterns that they've been in. And the time is now, okay? A lot of your masculines are going to be coming forward very, very soon if they haven't already. But it won't be the same like last time. Okay, depending on your timeline, if you just met your masculine, you know, a couple weeks ago, obviously it's a different timeline than someone who's been on the journey for, say, 4 years, okay? But that doesn't mean that they are not coming forward. It's just they might not stay, all right? They might go because they still have to learn some things. But if you've been on the journey for a while, when your masculine comes back this time, it's going to be different. He's not the same person that he was, okay? Spirit, what are the masculines feeling about the feminines right now? What are they thinking about? What are the masculines contemplating about their feminines? What are the masculines thinking about in regards to their feminine? What are they thinking about? Wow. What they're thinking about is how they've been stuck in these illusions for a long time. The Moon card. They've been stuck in fear. They've been stuck in anxiety. They've been stuck in, again, these family dynamics with other people or other situations, and they realize that they were illusions, okay? That's not where they belong. We've got the Six of Cups, memories and reunion. They think about you constantly. This is nostalgia, past life partner, soulmate energy. This is, I love you so much. Like, I can't believe I hurt you. I can't believe I ran away from this perfect person for me. And that's what they're constantly thinking about. They're constantly thinking about the memories you guys had, and also reunion, coming back together, which also goes with this Three of Cups here. Celebration, community. This is also coming back together. This could be third-party situation with this family dynamic here. So that if they are in a third-party situation, they're thinking about how they are not happy with that third-party situation, and they want to come back together with you. And you've stood by them. No matter what they've done, you have been there. You have loved them through it. And they thank you so much for that. No one has ever done that for them, and no one else ever will. They're realizing how much your love means to them. They're breaking free of these illusions. We've got the Ten of Swords. This says painful ending here. They have to end painful situations in family dynamics in order to come forward. Are they going to do it? Yes. We've got the Nine of Wands, trials and tribulations. This is so close to the Ten of Wands, letting that burden go. This is making a decision to keep pushing forward. And then we've got Seven. Seven could mean something to you. Chariot, charging ahead. So they are coming to what makes them happy, which is you, feminine. They are coming for you guys to be a family. They're constantly thinking about it, about being with you, about marrying you, about where their life would be if they would have chosen you a long time ago. And they know that you were right. You know, you told them that situation's not going to work out, baby. You know, you're hurting me. And they know, they realize that now. They just needed some time, okay? So painful endings happening here with these family situations. I'm so sorry. Spirit, what are the masculines charging ahead to? What are they charging ahead to? What are the masculines that I'm picking up on charging ahead to? Where are they going? Where are they going? What's this Chariot? Where are the masculines going? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, you want to know where they're going? I wish you could see my face right now because I'm like, they're not playing, okay? We've got the sun. This says eliminations and growth, but what this is happiness, pure joy and happiness. They're heading towards who makes them happy, what makes them happy, what makes them warm and giddy and have butterflies. That's you, feminine. They're heading towards their happiness. They're heading towards the Hierophant, which is spiritual advisement, but this is also being spiritually married. They know that they're already married to you. That's why they cannot forget you. No matter how hard they try, no matter who they're with, it's always you and it will always be you. And they know that. They're moving towards, they're charging ahead to this commitment with you, feminine. It's been a slow process. Knight of Pentacles, steady progress. They know it's been super slow. They know now that they, even if they have denied the connection or denied their feelings for you, or I'm not moving forward, I'm staying put where I am, they've been moving forward. They just haven't realized it because their soul needed to grow. So they've been going, making their way back to you even though they didn't realize it. Now they're realizing it. They're realizing that even if though I was with that other person, I'm doing things differently to make my way back to my feminine. It's been very, very slow energy. You could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they're extremely slow. And no shade, I'm a Capricorn, okay? So we're extremely slow. But it's just because logically they want things to be stable and secure and make sure they're making the right decision. That's the best thing about earth signs, okay? When they make a decision, they make it. It's done. They've thought about it a million times. They've gone over it in their head. They've gone over all the possibilities of what could happen. They've gone over their emotions. They've reevaluated everything, put everything into place, and then they're like, okay, that's my decision, and that's my decision. So they've made this decision to move forward. It's not going to be this slow anymore, though, because this is very extremely fast energy, okay? Charging ahead. Look at that. It's a feminine energy, but charging towards his feminine, standing up, putting that armor on. I am a warrior of love. I am a divine warrior. I'm coming. I'm fighting for her now. I'm fighting for this relationship. I'm fighting for this marriage that we already have. And I was just too blind to see it. I've lied to myself for too long. Then we've, the Fool was down here as well, which is activation. So during this time of space, again, their soul has had time to grow. They've had time to realize things that they weren't happy. This is also taking a risk, okay? So taking a risk finally to end this situation that they are not happy in. It's going to be painful, but the happiness that awaits them is way stronger than any hurt feelings that they will feel. They don't want to leave because they don't want to hurt people. It's not because they don't love you. Okay, it's just because they don't want to hurt people. It goes against everything that they've been taught, their morals, everything in the 3D matrix that they have grown up to believe that if they get married, they have to stay there no matter how unloving the relationship is. Things like, if you're with someone or you make a promise to someone, you have to stick to that. Even if you guys have grown apart, even if, you just have to make it work. And also with earth signs, they will do everything to make it work until they're completely exhausted. Okay. And that's what has happened. If they're with somebody else, they've tried and tried and tried and tried. I'm not kidding. They've tried probably a million times and it's never progressed. It'll get better for a little bit and then it'll go back to where it was because they're not supposed to be there. And finally their soul is saying, look, we can't do this anymore. You're dying a little every day without your feminine. Take the risk. Go to her. Be happy. Be joyful. Your life that awaits you, even though you're scared of this ending, masculine, the life that awaits you is so beautiful and abundant because it's divine, okay? It's a divine plan. They're realizing that. Bottom of the deck, we've got Ace of Pentacles, wise investment. Wise investment. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is 3D in the physical world. Offer. Let's get married. Let's be together. Let's have a family. I'm so sorry about how I've hurt you. Okay? Let's be a family. I know you're my tribe. I know you're where I'm supposed to be now. I want to take this risk. I want to take this risk to have this new start with you. New stable start. Secure. Okay? So that is beautiful. That's beautiful. Spirit, what are the masculines feeling right now in regards to their feminines? What are the masculines feeling in regards to their feminines? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so we've got camera, which says reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories, which is the 6 of Cups here. Okay. This is thinking of you all the time. They're looking at your pictures, videos, your social media, constantly. If they don't have access to any of that, they could literally be stalking you, like, not in a weird, creepy way, but going places they might see you and then not running into you, just watching you, okay? Some of you might not like that, but, you know. But this is what they're reminiscing about. They're, you know, they're thinking about you constantly, looking at you. I just said looking at your pictures in your eyes and telling you sorry. That's very specific for somebody. But they want to make memories with you. The memories that you guys share, they want to relive these. They want to make more memories. We've got the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So this is them changing. That's their soul evolving. That's figuring out where their happiness is. And that's with you, feminine. We've got boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Okay, so this is them moving forward. This is them charging ahead to where they're supposed to be. They got that information that they're not where they're supposed to be right now. And that's why they're coming forward. We've got not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundary, still angry. I feel like what this means is the masculines for a long time have shoved their emotions down. They've been lying to themselves, okay, for a very long time. And Spirit's like, no more. Like, it's time. The time is now. The time is now. No more waiting. No more, you know, not coming forward because of this or that, or you're scared or whatever. They're coming forward. They are taking the risk for this Ace of Pentacles to offer you this happy relationship. We've got the Grim Reaper here, which says the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So they basically went through an ego death. They've been through the dark night of the soul. They've learned. They've grown. They've felt the feelings that it is to lose you. They don't want to lose you. Okay? Also, the relationship is over. No second chances. I feel like with a karmic partner, they've given 500 chances. And now they're like, you know what? We're done. I'm going to go to the person who's always been there for me, who's loved me through all of this. Some of them could also feel like you won't give them a chance, that the relationship is over, that you don't love them anymore. I feel like they're kind of confused, going back and forth about these other situations. Like, just because they don't want to hurt them, they feel very guilty for ending relationships, that they're married or long term. They don't want to hurt anybody. But the ultimate decision they're going to make is that relationship is over, because it's been over for a long time. Because we've got self-indulgence here. A focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Because they're putting themselves first. The masculines are people-pleasing people. They want to have everybody like them. They want to give and give, but they're giving to the wrong people. No matter how much they give to those people, they're still alone because they don't receive anything in return. We've got heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. Perfect. So this is them coming to you and saying, look, I'm sorry. I love you. I realize that now. I want to take this risk. I want this. I want this new beginning with you. Will you please take it? And getting together, I feel like your masculine's going to come forward and ask if you guys can get together for a meeting so you guys can talk. Spirit, what are the masculines feeling towards the feminines right now? What are the masculines? What is going on here? What are the masculines feeling towards their feminines right now? True love. Free yourself on the bottom. So they're freeing themselves from other situations because of true love. Because they realize that you are their true love. Because they're loving themselves first. During this separation you guys have been in, or this time of space for them to grow, they've been putting themselves first. They know what they deserve now. They know that they can't keep staying in these relationships that don't... that just don't help them. They just, no matter what they do, they're still lonely. They still feel isolated. They still feel alone. Even if they're with somebody, there's no love. They've grown apart. It's just not where they're supposed to be. And they know that. We've got, this could be the one. They know you're the one. This is what they've been thinking about for years, back and forth. Is she the one? Is she not the one? Is she the one? Is she not? Am I with the one? Blah, blah. Well, they've had time to grow. They know that you are the one. They know that you're the one who's always been there, who's loved them unconditionally, and nobody else would do that. Nobody would do that. We've got let your friends help you. So they could be talking to their friends about it. They could be going to see... we did have spiritual advisement, so they could be seeing a counselor or a priest or a lawyer. We're going to see people who will help them get out of this situation or trying to help them figure out what they're supposed to do. We've got very soon. So they're leaving these situations very soon. Tell yourself they already left. I don't even like talking about the karmic partner because you're just manifesting them into existence. You're giving them their energy. Okay, so don't do that. Don't think about them constantly. They're not happy anyways. I don't care what they tell you, they're not. So believe that, and they think about you constantly. They're coming very soon, okay? Don't give your energy to a karmic partner. Just don't. They're freeing themselves from those situations. Spirit, what's going on with the masculines? What's going on with the masculines right now? And I feel like I know I just said I don't like to talk about the karmic partners. I am because it came up in the reading, but I feel like a lot of the karmic partners are frustrated because they know what's happening. Okay, they know that the masculine's energy is being taken from them. They know they're withdrawing, that they've been withdrawn for a long time. They know that they're in love with somebody else. Even if the masculine hasn't said, I'm in love with this other person, they just know. Okay, they're not idiots. So a lot of them maybe haven't mentioned it because they don't want to have that conversation where the masculine finally says, you know what, yeah, you're right. This is done. It's over with. They're trying to prolong the relationship as long as they can because the masculine provides them security and stability. Okay, so they use them for that. Some of them could really be in love with the masculine, but most of them aren't. They're just there for materialistic things. They just don't want to, get divorced because the way that it would look, even though they're not happy. So, we've got a long way on the bottom. Right under that, we've got court person, a journey. This has really been a journey, right? And rich girl in reverse here. We've got thoughts. So he's constantly, again, thinking about you, feminine. He's not thinking about this karmic partner. Okay, this is the karmic partner in reverse here. And he knows it's going to be a journey to go to court and divorce her or get custody of the kids or a visitation, or he knows it's going to be a battle to do that. Not because she cares and wants to be with him, but because she doesn't want to lose. She doesn't want to lose her stability, her security, the money. She doesn't want to lose just having someone do everything for her. You know, the masculines are really good men, and they take care of their people. They take care of their tribe. And when she's in their tribe, she knows that she can have whatever she wants, that he will do whatever she wants to try to make her happy. But she's never satisfied. She's never happy. She will never give the masculine what he needs, because that's what you're for, feminine, okay? And no matter what, his thoughts are always on you anyways. That's the realization he's coming to. We do have rich, good gentlemen here. So this is the masculine in this little card setup. They could be really well off, and you know, they were scared for a long time. If I get divorced, she's going to take everything I have. But it doesn't matter, because they are going to be so abundant with their feminines. When they finally follow their soul's path, the abundance rolls in, okay? Because their vibration raises, because when they're feminine and their energy mixed together, it's just out of this world. And the feminines would be with the masculines if they had nothing, okay? It's not about material stuff. They just love them for them. They're coming to that realization. We've got gloomy thoughts in reverse. We've got work, occupation. We've got bereavement in reverse. And then we've got meetings. So I feel like for a long time, the masculine has been shoving themselves into work. So they don't have to think about you, feminine. They don't have to think about leaving someone else. They don't even have to. It makes them sad when they have to go home. Okay, they stay at work so they don't have to go home to where they are, who they're with. They stay at work, they bury themselves in work so they don't have to think about you, so they don't have to feel grief and guilty for the way that they've treated you, because they know they're supposed to be with you and they haven't moved forward. They've been stuck in this stagnant energy, so they just throw themselves in work. Also, to not go home to the karmic partners. They don't want to be there. They're not having a good time. They don't feel the love, and all they think about is their feminine anyway. So while they're with their karmic, it's just a feminine energy anyway. And we've got meeting. So they're going to come forward and ask you to meet up. They want to talk. Okay? They're coming to this realization that you are their happiness. All right. So we're just going to get some messages, and then we're going to close out. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It is free content. Who doesn't love free shit, right? Comment and let me know if it resonates with you. If you'd like a private reading, my email will also be in the description box. Very affordable. I go super in-depth. Spirit, what do the masculines want to tell their feminines right now? What do the masculines want to tell their feminines? I miss the feel of you next to me. You still take my breath away. I'm sorry I held myself back from you. You are irreplaceable. So no matter who they're with, it doesn't matter. It's always you, and it will always be you. I will come back for you. They are coming back for you. And I can't take this anymore, because the signs, the synchronicities, the energy is so heavy on them. They know what they have to do, and they're going to break because they can't take it anymore. It's such a burden being in this other situation and not being happy, not being next to the person you love. When they're there, they're waiting for you, and they're just like keep hitting a wall because they haven't made that decision in their heart, okay? Ultimately, if they want to run from this connection forever, and resist it, you know, they could, but I don't think they are. I believe that if you meet your masculine in this lifetime, you will be together. It's not some kind of sick joke that, God's playing on you, like, oh, here, meet this perfect person for you, your other half, and then, oh, you can't be together, sorry. I don't believe that. A lot of people believe that. I don't believe that. I know me and my masculine will be together, and you should know that too, for yourself. Spirit, what do the masculines want to tell their divine feminines? Uh-oh. I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. This is the energy they've been in, trying to be in those other situations. Okay? This is where they've been this whole time. But, and also maybe we're just too different. That's that going back and forth energy, right? That's that, you know, maybe this, maybe that, maybe this. But it doesn't matter anymore because they know who you are. Okay? You know why? Because my mind and heart always comes back to you. They know you're the one. They know it. You feel like home to me because you are their home. This is super funny because in that song also that I'm going to put in the description box, it says in there, you know, don't come for me if I say the lyrics wrong, but something about like, all I had to do to find my heaven was come home, to be in the arms of my angel. Okay. This is... like, I know that song is from them. I know it. I feel it in my soul, okay? So definitely listen to that song. All right. Spirit, what do the masculines want to tell their feminines right now? What do the masculines want to tell their feminines? Ooh. I could never forget you. If you haven't been in contact with your masculine, they could never forget you, ever. Sorry, that just reminded me of one time I told my masculine to, it was like the super moon, what was it, last year maybe, and I said, oh, go look at the moon and make a wish. Like, this is the most powerful moon of the year. And he did, and he would never tell me what he said to the moon. And which kind of sounds crazy telling people that, but anyways, he won't tell me what he said to the moon. And I have this dream where he asked the moon to forget me. So I asked him, did you ask the moon if you could forget me? And he said, I could never forget you. No matter what I do, I could never forget you. And that's the truth. They could never forget you, feminine. Never. You are them, okay? So even if they try to forget you, they can't. I see you in my future. We got 5 here. This is about changing. Change is happening. That charging ahead. That evolution. You could be seeing 5s. They could be seeing 5s. Would you reject me? So they, like I said earlier before, they could feel like you don't love them anymore, okay? We've got 6 here. You see that progression up? 6. You could be seeing 6s. They could be seeing 6s, but that's love and harmony. 6 is also the twin flame card, the lovers, right? So that they're seeing that. They're seeing signs of that. It's me, not you. It really is them, feminine, okay? I've loved you for lifetimes. I can hear you when you speak to me telepathically. That's a really good one. You should speak to your masculines telepathically. That's what's kept me strong for a long time. Because I know that even if he's not paying attention, he'll get the message. Okay. I'm changing even if you can't see it. So a lot of feminines, they get into this really downward spiral because they can't see change. They can't see it. They don't know what's happening, but it is. It is happening with this 5, which is change, okay? They are changing. When they come back, they are not the same person. You know who they're going to be when they come back very soon? The divine masculine. They're going to be in their divine power. You are everything I've ever dreamed of. And you are. You're everything to them. Just because they don't say it doesn't mean it's not true, okay? Because they know that if they told you that, then all of this, all of everything is real, right? And this is a scary journey. You know, you see supernatural shit and you're like, what the fuck? excuse my language, but it's scary, okay? But it doesn't matter because they're coming into their power. They know who they are. They know who you are. And they want to be by your side. They want to take care of you. They want to protect you. They want to love you in the physical 3D world, okay? So I hope that helped, guys. Have a blessed day. Thank you.